like, she's not as good. She's still pretty good as long as you have the right matchups. And that's what might help me out in this. Because, like, my first opponent, he plays a team I can actually play Phoenix on. So, like, that's good because I don't have to, like, learn anything new. I can just do stuff that I actually know and I have, you know, 8 months of experience on. Because, I mean, for stuff that's, like, Ultimate only, I'm in trouble. Like, people have seen my Strider. If you were watching the G4 Fighting Words live, my Strider sucks. My Hawkeye sucks. My Doom really sucks. So we're going off of what I know, what's easy, and what I can actually do reliably.
Right.
And right now, that's Wesker, and that's Phoenix, and beyond that, we're in trouble.
Well, who is going to be the third member of your team?
Probably Doom. If that fails, then maybe Hager. If that fails, maybe Taskmaster. I don't know. Like, we just better hope it works, because I don't have a third character.
Right,
I don't have enough experience in this game to have an actual team. I mean, like, that's why I say I'm the weakest out of the 8. Everyone here is good at Ultimate, and I'm just good at Vanilla.
Interesting. So you still feel like you're playing the last game and haven't advanced quite yet?
I haven't had enough experience. What I like to do is I like to just play and play. And I mean, not even playing my main team, just like messing around with the game and trying to find something I like. Because like in Vanilla, I didn't start with Wesker Phoenix. I was playing like Wolverine, Storm, Sentinel. And I'm just messing around. It's like, wow, Wesker's good. Wow, Wesker's really good. I think I should stick with this.
Right.
And I mean, like that's how I learn a new game. I haven't had that chance. Like, I've had to prepare for, you know, big show matches like bar fights and this and SCR. So I'm just sticking with what I know, and that goes against how I learn games.
Right.
So, I mean, at some point I've said this on a lot of streams before, I just need a week. Just give me a week of nothing in real life going on, and let me just play. But I haven't had that chance yet.
Well, let me ask you, though, do you, I mean, Wesker, a lot of people consider him stronger in this version and a better character. Does that feel that helps you a little?
No, they're wrong. He's not stronger.
You don't think he's stronger?
Okay, Wesker is better as an anchor. As a point character, he's dramatically worse.
Really?
You have to use an assist if you want to use the gun. Because, like, before, I got good enough that I could just shoot you and teleport over, and I wouldn't need an assist. Like, I started with Iron Man.
Right.
Eventually, I didn't need Iron Man. I could pick Hager, and I would get everything I got out of Iron Man before. In this one, you need an assist like Doom, Chris, or Iron Man if you want to convert. Those suck your damage. And that means that I have to play Doom, Chris, or Iron Man. And I can't play any of those characters. So, it makes it worse for what I use and also for resets. Because my Wesker on a Phoenix team, he doesn't use meter. So that means I don't get the glasses buff. If you snap him in and I have to tag him back in to get Phoenix back out, he puts his glasses on when he comes in.
Gotcha.
For resets, like, they pop higher. Like, there's a post on SRK I wrote about, like, various resets and mix-ups. Half of that doesn't work in this game. You're too high. Like, when you go for air loop setups, no, you're too high. I have to guess instead of reacting to you. So I'm operating on a different, like, reset chain. I'm using block stand S like I did to Flow at bar fights.
Gotcha.
So, like, for my uses, it's not as good. It's harder to play Wesker intelligently. It's much easier to play him wrong.
Interesting. Well, I mean, how do you feel your chances are to take this entire tournament here?
Not good.
Not good? Well,
I'm gonna do my best, but honestly, Oliver's a better player than me. I'm going to have to hit him with something really dumb. And luckily for me, I've got something really dumb. So let's see.
All right. Good luck in the tournament here, Jay. And we're gonna welcome Mr. Oliver here, who, if you looked at him on the SRK page, dressed all nice and snazzy there. So how do you feel about this tournament, Oliver?
A lot of great matches so far. I felt like I have the worst matchup I've ever had for the last 10 years. It's like I played Jay in multiple games from ST, CBS 2, Marvel 2, Street Fighter 4, in a lot of tournaments. I've never beaten him once.
Are you serious?
I've never beaten him in any game, even when I was at my best in Marvel 2.
Really?
Yes, he was just the perfect counter to me, and a lot of it has to do with a lot of stuff I do, I actually picked up from him, like, back then.
Oh,
so,
wow, okay.
Yeah.
Well, do you think this is a good chance, finally, for the student to surpass the teacher?
I don't know, because I haven't really seen him play. It's like, even at bar fights, I never really got a chance to see him play. I was at the taco bar, so while he was playing.
Nice. Now, how do you feel against Phoenix? Obviously, Phoenix was a problem in the last game. How do you feel going into this match, knowing you're going to have to deal with a Phoenix?
Well, I definitely have more options against her now, but the main problem is, ever since the release of Ultimate, I have yet to play against any Phoenix.
Right.
Good, bad, doesn't matter. I haven't played against a single Phoenix at all. So, yesterday I kind of went over some of my old anti-Phoenix tactics. Some of them still work, some of them don't. Like, for now, I'm just going to kind of improvise, because my team, I'm keeping my 3 basic characters, Wesker, Zero, Taskmaster, and I might throw in a couple of other surprises here and there to counter Phoenix, but the way I have to play my team is a little different, because the way Wesker and Zero are played are different now. Like, I used to have Zero, I like to have Zero second, and so now he's a pure point character because his assists don't really contribute all that much to Wesker.
Gotcha.
And Wesker, well, he was a better point character in the last game, and then now it's you just have to save him for the level 62 X Factor, so.
Well, so Jay says he thinks Wesker got worse. How do you feel about Wesker in this game?
I like the old Wesker better. It's like, old Wesker had more options, he was a little more solid. This Wesker he's a little more crazy and he's more dangerous. But I prefer characters that let me have control of the situation. Like, I don't like to just like let the dogs loose and let them go nuts. That's not my style. I don't like doing that.
Well, definitely good luck in your match here coming up against Jay and Phoenix. So both of you sound like you think you're the underdog in this match, but
oh, I'll show you why I'm right.
All right. Well, good luck.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks.
I always love hearing both of those guys talk about their gameplay and their strategy and how they approach the game even. I think they're both really, really smart players.
Yeah, very, very articulate in how they describe their strategies and how they play the game. And
they're both very self-aware about it. So like Jay Viscant, you know, he's very upfront with the belief that he's not that great in this game. He thinks he's good at vanilla, and he was. He was the EVO 2011 champion.
Right.
So he has this thing where he accurately self-assesses his chances and his gameplay, and he builds a character, a team, a strategy around what he knows about himself. So I always think that's really cool. Then I think Oliver, he's right. He has learned a lot from Jay, and I think part of it is that approach to the game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've seen it before, even in Street Fighter. Oliver learning a lot from the old school Ryu players like Mike Watson and such. Yeah. He's got a very old school style, so he definitely picks up a lot of strategies from a lot of different people.
Yeah, and if you haven't heard of Killer Kai until relatively recently, maybe in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, don't think that he's a new player. He's been playing, as you said, since ST. He played Marvel 2, he played CVS 2. He actually took Marvel 2 seriously enough to travel around to the East Coast and really try to study up and play with as many people as possible. And he did end up getting really good at the game. At the time, the game's life sort of had started petering out already. But in any case, long-time player, very talented player. And now in Marvel 3, he's found a game that he really gels well with.
Yeah, and the interesting part is that I'm going to be so curious to watch this because both players obviously saying that they are the underdog.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of gamesmanship going on there. Like, they're both a little bit more confident than they come off as.
Kai was standing right next to Viscant when he was saying that. So.
Yeah, and he was rolling his eyes the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. And here we go, right away. Looks like Viscant getting in there a little bit with Wesker. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Killer Kai, a long-time Zero player. He played Zero before, was cool.
He
drops it there. Just as I was talking about his long Zero experience.
Now, Viscant saying his Doom is terrible, and yet here he is using Doom here more as a utility for the beam assist than anything else.
Right, and that's pretty much how he played in the last game, too, although it wasn't with Doom. He played Wesker X Phoenix, just whatever he thought would do well for both of those characters.
Right.
Third character was almost a throwaway in some cases. And you can see right now, I mean, that's what he's doing. Comes up with a jump loop. He was faking an air grab. Right. This is a mix-up that we've seen from Viscant since the first month of Marvel.
Yeah, that was his. I mean, he says that he's still playing vanilla, and that's kind of a little bit evidence right now, just still playing the same game that he was playing all along.
Right. Killer Cow with a lot of work to do. Not looking great. X Factor just like that. And he's going to Sanchez cancel it, and that should be it for, game 1 goes to Viscant.
The jacket comes off. Killer Kai shedding the jacket right now.
Are we in serious mode right now?
Yeah. And he is putting his chin in his hand. He's thinking a little bit, and here he goes.
He really, I mean, he wants to try to attack. Yeah, that's the exact kind of angle of attack that he wants with Zero against Wesker. He knows that Wesker has problems getting up there.
Right. And let's
in
hope
the super
that,
jump region.
I mean, he was saying that he's never beaten Viscant in any game. Let's hope he's not actually just defeating himself before he even gets a chance.
That can definitely be a problem, man, if you have a player who you think is your demon.
Well, here we go. Oh, wow, into Sogenmu. Interesting. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Shadow hitting it.
Okay.
And he wants to finish Phoenix off before she gets the meter.
Does he get the punish? A little late.
Already a hard tag right back in.
Killer Kai left a hole right there. Viscant taking advantage of it. He's going to set him back down into mix-ups. Okay.
Yeah, right now it looks like he's playing a lot like his Iron Man team from Vanilla with that beam assist.
It looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
It really does.
And great mix-up there. Going for command throw that time. Let's see how much damage he can go. He goes for a reset.
But Eliver saw it that time, but gets picked up immediately after.
Yeah, and he's not going to be able to kill him because I don't think he's going to use the meter.
No, it was all about the mix-up afterward. And
Wow.
Killer Kai just has not been able to guess right on those mix-ups. All right, so he's got level 3 X Factor Dark Wesker. This is a big problem here.
Whoa, nice block there from Jay.
Yeah, saw the cross-up. And all right, here he comes.
Oh, went for another launch. Didn't get it, but got the command throw.
It's going to be it on Doom. So he's going to have to deal with Phoenix now, but also Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, and unfortunately, he's losing all of his X Factor right now.
Right.
So even if he gets the Dark Phoenix, he's going to be an X Factor with Wesker.
That gun? Did you see how much damage that just dealt? Okay.
Here we go.
X Factor immediately didn't see the other side teleport, and that's it. Viscant 2-0.
All right, and Viscant, just like that, up 2-0. Let's see if Eliver can make an adjustment here.
Killer Kai again trying to approach from that same angle. He wants lightning attack. He wants Buster in the air. And he knows where Wesker's weakness is. I mean, that's it, going up into that top right like that.
Yeah, but you notice that Viscant is just not even worried about it. He's kind of hanging up in the sky, too. He's not worried about it at all.
Well, I mean, it's the same kind of thing. I mean, Zero wants to attack angrily down like that, and so he's trying to get up into the air where that won't work.
Oh, nice. Oh, no juggle off of that. Had an opportunity there to try to finish Wesker off, but of course, is he going to go for the snaps? No, looks like he might try to finish Wesker off. He went for the loop again. He's dropping it again.
Killer Kai with some big mistakes.
So he's going to loop
So
Wesker.
I like him doing this because this is going to bring in Doom, and he knows this is not a real Doom.
No.
It's not a real Doom. It's a foot dive Doom. It's a Wolverine dive kick Doom. That said, Viscant manages to open him up with that dive kick.
Yep, and he's got the corner loop. Corner loop. Oh, wow. He uses the meter to finish Zero off.
Okay.
Wow, interesting. He's not worried at all right now.
Because it's not like he had 5 bars at the time.
Oh, no, just a little too close
Yep.
for the gun to actually hit there. And now Eliver's going to use his meter right here. Not going to X-Factor just yet. And went for an unblockable setup there. And you can see right now, yep, foot dive Doom.
That's it. Viscant even told me the other day he just plays Wolverine with this character. Is he going to go for it? No, okay, of course.
Oh, nice air throw there.
Wow, but that was the hit that gave Viscant 5 bars. So now Phoenix is in. She gets it! She's got both!
Is he going to X-Factor? No. Not Super or X-Factor there.
Yeah, he could have gone for X-Factor into Juggle Death, but wanted to play it safe, I guess.
Yeah, and Viscant definitely one of the players with the stronger regular Phoenixes. Interesting. Nope, not going to work. And Taskmaster now down to no life.
Oh, man. Wesker, can he even get the X-Factor off? Okay, does. But picked up immediately. Eliver trying to get something. And lands back down into it, and it's 3-0 for Box Viscant. Killer Kai sent out of the tournament just like that. And predictably not happy about it.
Yeah.
Viscant, the look on his face is like, man, I just got away with something.
All right, Viscant takes it here, so we're going to welcome him back on real quick. So, Killer Kai says he's never defeated you in a tournament, and it looks like you are keeping the streak alive.
I'm sure he has at some point. But yeah, Shady K, as I'm walking away, he said, "You have the worst Doom ever. I'm embarrassed for you." I have to agree.
So, do you feel like you're actually going to spend a lot of time to level up your Doom, or you think you're going to just see if you can keep searching for another character?
I want to get rid of him. I only started playing Doom because I knew that he was a big problem in this game, and like some of my biggest threats, like Clockwork and Deus Ex, are excellent Dooms. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna reverse engineer this character. The problem is, I can't do it. He's not my character. I want to get rid of him, but right now he's the only one that fits.
Now, what about Phoenix? Do you think you're going to stick with her for the rest of this tournament?
Next I got Flo, and we know Flo loves me. So that means I get another round where I can